on this day, it was not 61 degrees. It looked like this in 2004. A major snowstorm hit our area.
All-timer right there.
Yeah, some of you probably remember it. I know Brad does. It was the third most snow measured here in the Queen City, and down past the state line, it brought the most snow that York County has ever seen at 22 inches.
Yeah, that was a wild, because it really started on the 26th and went in the next morning.
Okay.
The pictures were wild. I mean, and just to put in perspective, it was 65 like a couple days before, and then 5 days after it was 81. So it just goes to show you, it can snow even when it's warm.
Right.
Before and after. This is kind of like one of those
Snow
things
melted.
that just perfectly. This was the map, and it was centered over Charlotte. I think that's what made this storm unique. We actually had more snow here than the mountains or areas north. Normally when we have snow, we always say north of I-85. This was south of I-85. In fact, that little red area from South Charlotte down into the Rock Hill area, almost 2 feet of snow, and there were drifts over 2 feet for sure. Again, third biggest snowfall in Charlotte's history. 17.4 is our highest, so this was right there at 13.2 at the airport. And you can see some of these dates are in March, by the way. March 24th, think about this, March 24th, 1983, we had 10 inches of snow on that date. No signs of that happening anytime soon. We're going the opposite direction here. Isolated showers tomorrow, windy and warm for Wednesday, and a huge cool down for Thursday. Really starts Wednesday. When you see this cold front, it is going to be one of those, if you're from the plains, you probably heard the term blue norther. This is the kind of front that's heading our way. Tomorrow, southerly winds, temperatures in the mid 60s. Again, a 50% chance of scattered showers in the afternoon, but that cold front is lurking off to the northwest. And watch the futurecast here of the temperatures. This is going through tomorrow. Watch this cold front. I mean, that's why it's called the blue norther. In the plains, the temperature goes from like 80s and 90s to 20s and 30s in some locations. This will march across the country, gets here on Wednesday. So ahead of it, we'll have southwest winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. The front moves through, drops the temperature. Could be 20 degrees in a few hours that we see the temperature drop. Now, again, we're not worried about severe weather with this because all the energy's to the north. Remember, just the contrast in temperatures does not cause severe weather. You need the jet stream, you need wind shear, you need moisture at the surface. All of that goes up there. The front comes through, but the moisture and really, I'd say most of the energy stays to the north. Now, we're going to have some rain. It's just going to be a narrow band of showers. Tomorrow's light stuff moves through fairly quickly. We kind of get up in the morning on Wednesday, warm, gusty southwest winds. Here comes the front. Now, there could be a band of pretty potent showers that could enhance the wind, but we're not expecting anything too severe. It's just going to be windy everywhere, even outside of the rain. And on the backside, yeah, cold enough for a quick shot of snow in the mountains, but the temperature is going to plummet, likely below freezing possibly in many locations by Thursday morning, certainly by Friday morning. Now, there's not a ton of rain with this, so there's not a ton of moisture to deal with, so we're not looking at heavy rain, maybe a half an inch or less, but the winds will be the real story. Initially out of the southwest, look, this is before the rain even gets here, so the winds will be strong even outside of any showers or storms. Once the front gets closer, the winds really pick up, and then they switch to the northwest, and that's when they'll really be howling. We'll likely see wind advisories and wind warnings of some kind coming up on Wednesday. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. The wind will be the story on Wednesday, then it is chilly for Thursday and Friday, actually below average. 10-day forecast shows those temperatures warming right back up as we go into March with temperatures in the 60s, but also a good chance of rain.